700 years ago, a monument was built in India. It's an iron pillar that has witnessed the rise and fall of many dynasties. But here's the catch. It's been 700 years, yet it hasn't rusted. How is that possible? Hi, it's me from the future. You might have seen the Statue of Liberty. It's in New York Harbor. It's green now because of corrosion. But when it was built, it was actually shiny copper. The statue is slowly turning green because of a reaction with salt in the air. This reaction is called corrosion, and it happens when a metal reacts with its environment. It's usually air and water. Most metals can be corrode. Iron and steel rust when exposed to air and water. That's why we have to paint iron structures, otherwise they will fall apart. But there's an iron pillar in India that has stood the test of time. It has not rusted in 700 years. In fact, it looks as good as new. This pillar is in Delhi. It's at the Qutb Minor Complex. The complex has several monuments. This one is called the Iron Pillar of Delhi. It was built in the 13th century by an Indian king. It's 7.2 meters tall and weighs 6 tons. It has been standing in the open for 700 years. It should be rusted, but it isn't. How is that possible? For a long time, scientists were unable to explain it. They had two theories. First, they thought that the pillar was made of a different metal. Maybe it was an alloy, a mixture of iron with another metal. But tests showed that it was pure iron. The second theory is that the pillar had a protective coating, so maybe it was painted or plated with another metal. But that too was disproven. No paint or plating. Then in the 1960s, scientists did something amazing. They used a beam of electrons to scan the surface of the pillar. Electrons can bounce off atoms. When they do, they make a specific sound signature. That signature can tell us what kind of metal a beam of electrons was used to scan the surface of the pillar. It turns out the pillar has a very thin protective layer, just 1 atom thick. This layer is called oxide. It's formed when iron reacts with oxygen. But usually this layer is not protective, just falls apart. In this case, it's been 700 years, yet the pillar hasn't rusted. How is that possible? Scientists think the answer lies in the ancient Indian technology of making steel. They also think the mild steel used in the pillar absorbed some nitrogen from the soil. This made the oxide layer protective. Basically, the pillar is acting like a superhero. It's protecting its underneath from rusting. It's an amazing monument and a great example of how ancient Indian craftsmen understood the science of materials. It's me. Explore more monuments around the world and learn about their amazing stories.